Alright. So this should set up for infinite squirrels here. Another squirrel nest isn't terrible. So this is going to be a just basic forest, so it can't get fielded. I don't believe that they run field in blue-red wizards, but there's the intruder alarm. Make a squirrel. With the trigger on the stack, may as well. Infinite squirrels. Opponent said be right back. Alright, well, I'm going to make an army of squirrels because I can. And unfortunately, I do have to do this now because they have the Grim Lavamancer. So they can kill my Arbor Elf if I start the combo again on their turn. I'm not going to go for token limit. I'm just going to make enough that I can kill them if I tap, which is probably going to be in the ballpark of 22. Odds are they have an Anger of the Gods coming. Do 24, just in case. I guess Forked Bolt, Grim Lavamancer, and a Lightning Bolt are probably within the realm of possibility. Yay, squirrels! Well, so far, out of 2 games, I've gotten infinite twice, so that's pretty good. They haven't started stacking up in groups of 10 yet, so I'm not sure how many I've got. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, so one more, and then I'll leave my guys untapped. Now, if they anger here, I'll be really sad. Really, really sad. So opponent did say they'd be right back. I'm not sure how long we should expect to wait. At the moment, I don't really want to show them the green. Or the blue, I mean, unless I absolutely have to. So we will just do this. Yay, squirrels! And I have all the mana that I need. It's not likely that they're going to accept this exchange, but I'm going to send Arbor Elf in. Also helps speed up the clock a little bit when I'm swinging by 8, getting them to 16. I guess I probably should have offered that pre-combat, or pre-hermit, but what can you do? Alright, Mutavault can start eating a squirrel. Little unfortunate. Oh, that's great. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They won't have a hard counter. Oh, we're doing squirrel things! Hoof Daddy! Oh, I want to see how much damage that was. So they all were going to get plus 8. So that was at least going to be 49, 56, 57, I think. Actually, is this hardcast Narset hand? No, it's not. Okay. I'm hoping that this is Blood Moon. So this is not Blood Moon. Chalice? 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 Lame. Alright, well, that is the beats. Oh, it's Karn. Are they already starting on Mycosynth Lattice? Liquid metal coating. Okay, well that's fine. That actually doesn't stop what I'm doing. Poor opponent thinks they're on the land destruction plan. Little do they know that we play fun magic. We play discard Narset to hand size magic. Alright, if this is still a Blood Moon, though, I am completely shafted. But if it's not, we're going to have some fun. All right, here it goes. Black. Exactly. Opponent's probably just sitting there like, WTF, what just happened? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's not how I plan on winning, opponent. In fact, like, I'm probably not... If I whiff here, I lose, so I'm attacking you. Oh, boy. So I can spoils for... What's that card called? Fury of the Horde? Actually, can I get Emrakul? No, I can't. Alright, well, let's see if I kill myself here. Fury of the Horde. Let's actually just confirm super quick. This shouldn't be that hard. Fury of the Horde. Yep, that's the right one. I specifically left the Simian Spirit Guide in hand because I care about my mana. Okay, additional combat step. Unsubstantiate. What does that do? That at least bounces Karn, puts us on the same page. Oh, I hit a Fury of the Horde. We're good. I need to actually look at everything I reveal. That'd probably help a ton. Alright. Although, my exile pile is getting pretty high. Okay, well, we just won, so it's fine. Okay, so we get to cast Omniscience for funsies. Enter the Omniscience. We can put, sure, Gemstone Caverns back on top. We get to cast... Did I exile Emrakul? Or am I just blind? I feel like I might just be blind. Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. So we get a cast with Omniscience. We're going to put Emrakul back into our graveyard. That'll shuffle our deck back in. Then cast with Omniscience. Oh, that was a misplay from my part. I was supposed to enter the Infinite to actually get Emrakul back on top of my deck, or back into my hand. Now it's just back in exile. Alright, so I get a Savage Beating here. I'm just going to do Double Strike because I'm going to win. Untap all creatures. There's an additional combat step. With Omniscience. Honestly, Sriracha, it doesn't matter because I'm just going to do the Narset beatdown plan here. Eat it, opponent. Turn 1 Karn. Fun, fair, clean magic, right? Alright, well. We have a Blasphemous Act with that thing's name on it. Oh, okay. I can't buy it back! I think I have to have the creature. As much as I want to gain 5 times 13, as much as I want to gain 65 life, I think I have to run out. No, we're here to meme. We are 100% here to meme. You get a creature. And boom! They do, but it would cash out the Lily. This is going to buy us enough time that, like, we just gained 100 life. Pause for our opponent to be like, what the hell just happened? I mean, if they have another 7-8 Goyf off of this Blood Braid, like, we're still dead in, like, 10 turns. Oh, well, that's going to kill us eventually anyway. We've drawn a ton of lands. So wait, what's the math here? This is going to be 6, 7, untap 8, 9. Yeah, I think I can Blasphemous Act here. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is not going to feel great. Gain 65? Sorry, 66. Core Firewalker's out. 56? Whatever, I suck at math. I don't suck at math, but public math. Opponent just paused for a second. I mean, I don't even know what to make of this. Because that's just... Pretty please? Cathartic? Yes! And these are the moments I live for. So, first and foremost, this time I'm actually going to get a blue source because I need it. Then Narset's Reversal, I'm going to return that to your hand, get a 1/1, and then draw 3 cards. Oh, that just made me so happy. It's been a long day, and that just felt fantastic. Well, dang.
Karn? How much do I have to pay for it this time? Do I have the mana, is the question. Alright. It's gonna be... How many cryptics have I seen? I've seen 2 cryptics out of 18 cards. Is it better? Okay, first let's figure this out. I'm down 4 mana already. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They obviously can pay that, so I'm going to have to Snapcaster Mage for an opt. Pray to God that I get something good. Snapcaster Mage does not do it, so put on bottom. Negate, yes! Oh. GG, get wrecked, opponent. Whoo! That's a clip.
Alright, Possibility Storm is a card. Alright, well... It usually doesn't take long to check off the main thing I want to do in a video, and tonight was cast Possibility Storm with a Lavinia out. So, combo here. Whenever a player casts a spell from their hand, they exile it, then cast another card for free. Lavinia says if whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent on it, counter it. So, opponent is officially locked out here. Opponent said that's a sweet combo. So any planeswalker gets me one of the Teferis. Lightning Bolt's potentially going to get me a path. Alright, this still works. So, cast Teferi, get the other Teferi. This Teferi comes out. Now opponent just can't cast anything, let alone have it be countered. We get to bounce that to hand and draw a card. And we just took it back. Alright. And you said we did. Progenitus having protection from everything is pretty good, but we're eventually going to have to start paying an absorbent amount of mana to try to attack in through Ghostly Prison and Sphere of Safety. EE's actually going to do something. We have mainboard EE for the Ghostly Prison deck. We might have a shot here. Oh, bull crap. Ruined Halo. Protection from Progenitus. This is protection from everything, including Ruined Halo. There are jokes about this having protection from rotation. Alright, so Nissa is a decent backup plan here. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check to see if opponent has another Ruined Halo. It might have actually been correct there to run out the Mutavault. Like, it's not improbable that they do have a Ruined Halo, and Nissa's -2 to get counters would be fine. I look at the cards, MTGO. I can't pay for Ghostly Prisons, and opponent is apparently protection from Progenitus. What a ridiculous game. Turn 4 Progenitus. Stifled by a Ruined Halo. Not cool, dude. We tried hard to get that out there. Like, opponent might have protection from Emrakul, but they're still going to have to respect the Annihilator trigger, so... Threatening a Nissa ultimate, we're just going to draw a ton of cards, gain a ton of life. Alright. Go ahead and destroy all lands for now. That only buys you a turn, opponent. Also saves our creatures from Drop of Honey. I'm guessing that Drop of Honey can actually kill Progenitus, or whatever the new one's called, Periphery Nodes. It's actually an interesting question. Come on, Scryfall, cooperate with me. Okay, yeah. Opponent saw their draw step, realized that wasn't going to work. Ah, no Assassin's Trophy. Oh, 4-drop. Come on, 4-drop. Oh, no, that was for the tracker. We're an hour and a half in on game 3. Two-drop? It is live! Oh! Opponent doesn't respect the mana tithe. Let's move that counter up. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, so... Shambling Vent comes down. I can plus Gideon. I think I'm just on another token. Leave 2 things back to chump block. I said to myself, this sequencing is awful because his last card is definitely going to be Mana Tide. Alright, so that means that I get in with 3 spirits. All right, they're fishing for answers. Come on, Strawberry Shortcake. I have faith in you. That's a Narset. So they're probably looking for Reb here of their own to kill the Painter Servant. They found an Abrade, which they can't cast. All right. Oh, thank you, land. I don't have protection while I do this. Oh, opponent, you're not going to let show it off? I guess they don't want us to see their deck. But it worked. So, because I haven't let this happen yet, Painter Servant colors everything blue. All cards are blue regardless of where they're at. Grindstone mills 2. If they share a color, it repeats the process. Since everything's blue, I mill their deck here. We got one. Alright, so this is going to be Enlightened Tutor for my red land. Turn 2 Rip while holding up Reb and Pyroblast on the draw. Yeah, that's fine. I have all of my 2-mana hate spells to actually make this happen. Alright, and they're starting off strong. If this is just a careful study into reanimate, there's not much you can do. There's a reason a lot of these decks play Force of Will, and it's because you have to be able to interact with these degenerate decks on turn 1, and I have some fantastic cards for that, but it's not until turn 2. Alright, so they had their slow rolls here. They had Tidespout Tyrant and Elish Norn. Alright, so this means I'm never coming back. Actually, yes, I can, because I'll just Pyroblast it. Yay, good cards! So whenever you cast a spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand. I'm actually going to lead on the Lotus Petal here, because I'm still probably going to go get my Artifact land, and if opponent has a spell in response to this, then they're going to try to bounce my land. So Reb that, see if they have counter magic. If they do, I get a Pyroblast without the trigger. Oh, that's just beautiful. I'm having a nerdgasm over here. That was just fantastic, except for being a human. Alright, well, currently looking at 11 damage. I'm just going to chump the exhaustion one. Opponent's seen her hand. They know there's nothing going on. But if we draw an Anger of the Gods, opponent is just discarding lands like crazy. Alright, well, Rune Flare Trap could technically kill opponent. So this time I'm actually going to correctly set a stop in opponent's turn. And, oh, we have 3 of them? We got them! Guys, we did it! We got there! Now they're going to know what to name with Meddling Mage, though. Oh, crap. Thalia. Yeah. Well, we still got it. Oh. Oh, Magic. You almost had me there. We still had the Simian Spirit Guide, but you almost had me there. Alright, so, back at it. This time around I'm going to sequence correctly. Although, let's draw a card. Not tap them for mana. Another Neugin. I mean, I'm not going to be sad to see Neugin. And there's a Joyra. So, filter, filter. Joyra comes down. Free Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. And this is how we storm. Free Mind Stone. We still haven't even made our land drop yet. Okay, so this means I actually have to run out the colorless land. Sack the Mind Stone. Free Relic. Draw off of Joyra. Free Treasure Map. Draw off of Joyra. Free Chromatic Star. I think you get the point. Lab Man is gone, though, which means I'm basically just going to try to hit a little bit of a critical mass here, and then kill opponent. So like, I have Walking Ballistas that don't really do anything. May as well scry. Don't care about the Chromatic Star. I can pop the Relic. Honestly, don't care. In the meantime, let's just attack opponent because this Walking Ballista is going to come down and basically kill them. I might have needed to hit Nahiri for 1. If they Sorcerer Spyglass and name Walkie B, yeah, whatever. So this is going to cost 3 less. We may as well make a 2/2. We'll draw. Free Chromatic Star. Yeah, Nahiri, you don't get an alt this turn. And Kissy Kissy. Kissy Kissy. Opponent's just looting away lands. I get to smack opponent for a ton, run out Walking Ballista, and kill him. Yeah. Okay, so that's the game. Oh, EE for 4. You want to do it. I want the 4 for 1. Oh, that's so delicious and tasty. I'm sorry, opponent, but this one's going to hurt. Oh, we even got Gorya's Vengeance for Mangara. We had 2 ways to get rid of that. Oh well. So, Urza's Ruinous Blast. Standard staple for a short period. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary, which means these 4 guys, while leaving these 4 guys. Then we'll get in our free beats for 7, put them down to 2, and then Gorya's Vengeance will bring back a legendary creature from our graveyard, targeting Mangara. Mangara will exile anything but the Sylvan Caryatid in their hand. And that can't block the 2 flyers on board. So that should be a pretty easy one. Not that. Not that one. Okay, so the question is now, do I actually run out Serum Powder and set up for a turn for a kill next turn? Or do I just run out the Helm of Obedience post Ponder and expect a counterspell? We came here to do broken things. I think it's just Helm of Obedience. It's stuck. Alright, hopefully they don't have the Destroy Target enchantment. Oh, that's a good question. They chose to shuffle. And they're on Brainstorm. They are looking for something. It's not going to be a fetch land. It's not going to be a Force of Will at this point. It's not going to be a discard spell. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, well, I didn't get to show this one off yet. I'm going to Helm of Obedience for 1. Oh, Suppression Field. So, for 3. With Leyline of the Void, this is a one-shot kill. I did describe it earlier, but they're going to mill until they hit a creature or 1 card. But because the cards are going into exile with Leyline of the Void, they just die. Which means they have to destroy Leyline of the Void here, or it's just over. Alright, your go, opponent. They had Nimble Mongoose, the True Name, Animate Dead, so they were technically a graveyard deck. They had the Assassin's Trophies, the Gurmag Anglers. Pretty, pretty spicy. The only thing that'll survive an Ugin Plus in my deck is Feather. Oh, I knew about that. And they have 5 mana. Yep, that was a punt. But it means they don't have an Ugin. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, well that is Delve fodder. If I would have paid life for the Noxious Revival, I could have covered that. I knew they had it. Like that was just horrible sequencing from my part. Again, I'm not in the right headspace. When I get migraines, it just like really shuts down everything I could possibly be doing. All right, so they're on Mycosynth Lattice Lock. Yep. Actually, they just locked themselves out of the game, and they're closer to milling. So, does opponent know what they just did? Because we just won. This is going to be the most boring win ever. All right, I'm going to go remove all of my stops. Yeah, they don't have one. They can't activate anything. Unless... Oh, wait. If they have Eldrazi Titans, they'll eventually win this. Because they'll end up discarding it to hand size and then shuffling in. I don't have that out. Alright, well, who wants to watch? This honestly feels like watching your clothes spin in the dryer. Yeah, they're still playing. So... Odds are they have an Eldrazi to discard and I'm going to lose, but I literally have no stop, so I'm just going to continuously click on things and discard them when my turns come around. They're going to fall behind on clock, and I don't comprehend what's happening. I mean, chat, do we have any ideas what to do? Because I doubt they have Emrakul, but they could. Odds are they don't have OG Kozilek or Ulamog. They probably have Nulamog, but that's not going to do anything. Okay, yeah, opponent saw what was coming. I need to go add these stops back in. I can't exactly remember what I had.